Alright guys, so here we are now outside in the back patio. I have a pretty good amount of grilling equipment out here. I got one full-size gas grill with a side burner. I got a little R2D2, my little Kingsford smoker right there, but I'm doing things like chicken or I'm doing stuff like salmon. Over here, I got a pretty large level adjusting charcoal grill that I picked up. I usually get used grills and I try to rebuild them, refurbish them like that. It's definitely a savings. You can see where I put new bolts in for the hinging so I can do my cooking with it and everything. I try to rebuild this thing and it's working pretty good. So what we got going on here is we're using Kingsford charcoal. You can see that smoke starting to billow out of there. We got Kingsford applewood charcoal, and we're using a starter called Eco Fire Starter. I like this one because it's natural, doesn't give off a toxic smell with the charcoal, and doesn't give your food a chemical smell of gasoline. The company's called Cold Shell Fire Starter. It's the one I like to use. Take about 2 or 3 of those little packets inside there, and these little packets inside here, just light them up, stick them in the charcoal, kind of wedge them in under the coals or around the coals, light them up, and they'll actually catch the coals cherry red and get them going. Kingsford applewood is a really good choice to use. If you don't like applewood, you can choose any kind of wood flavor and everything like that. I usually use this one because it's not always able to get, like, chunks of wood when I need to, but you can find them out there. We just had a storm come through here, Hurricane Irma, so we got plenty of trees available now with some wood that people are giving away and everything. So I'll probably be gathering that as the next days proceed. So I start with my applewood charcoal. I load it into the grill. It depends how you want to do it. This one's being done offset, so I got all the heat to one side, and the pork is going to be over to the center a little bit, right over here, so that way it catches a lot of that smoke going over. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather some wood pieces as well around my neighborhood. We're going to put some nice chunks of wood on there. And you can use any kind of wood, like I said, oak, hickory, applewood, mesquite, pecan, cherry. There's all different kinds of wood you can use, pimento branches, to get the flavor that you desire, okay? So I'm going to go grab that pork. It's about that time to start getting it going. The sun's pretty much going down. This should be done in about 2 to 3 hours with a nice control of about 190 to 200 degrees. Should be controlled with that. It should be fine. And we'll show you when it goes on.